Okay, in the last video we did a simple freehand drawing keychain. In this one we're going to actually make one with an image that we insert. So go and search up a logo that we wanted. I searched black and white Cubs logo. I got one. I right clicked. I saved image as in my pictures. I saved it as B&W Cubs. I hit save. And now when I go to my OnShape and I do OnShape, we're going to do a new document. Great. And when I start this off, we're going to do the same thing. We start our sketch in our top. We're going to go in and make a 2.5 by 2.5 box because that is our size limitations that we have to work with. And I'm just square. And now we're going to insert our image. So right here is this little icon for either inserting a CAD file or an image. I'm going to click image. I'm going to hit import, and we're going to import this Cubs black and white logo. I can create. I can size it up to the correct size. And it's giving us an error message, so let's go back. Let's try that again. So it didn't like it because this isn't a square and I constrained it to this point, and so it got angry. Anyways, so we could start tracing it now. And for this, I'm going to draw a circle, but the hard thing is trying to find where the center is in this. So there's this nifty little 3-point circle where I click 1, 2, 3. This is a skewed image, so it did a pretty decent job, but no one's going to ever see your image. So now when I create my other circles, that again, fat-fingered, when I create my other ones, I have this circle, and we're going to make some concentric circles that share a common center point. And I'm there. And we could purposely draw a little past what it would be. Remember, no one's going to see this image, so no one's going to know that I was slightly off, and if they do, screw them. Go and trim off these pieces. All right. I'm just going to do one letter in. You're smart. This is when it pays to know what your hotkeys are. And L is my line. Now when I'm down here, I don't have to keep on going up. Click on it. And the tricky thing is always remembering that your polyline, that's what this is. It's a set of lines that continue off of one another. Just make sure that it's a closed loop and that you're snapping off last point. We have an enclosed object, so I got my. Now when we were to go to finish this, all right, you could do the rest yourself. I could extrude this. First thing we would do is let's extrude Oh my god, it's gone. Don't forget, we could turn our visibility back on. And now we can extrude this part. I'm up 0.125. I'm building up by layers of 1/8 because if you remember, we don't want to exceed 1/2 of an inch. And so, 1/8 of an inch is a nice amount of material when we 3D print this. All right. Edge view. And pretty neat. All right. So we would not forget to put in keychain hole. We can also add other sketches on the back. All right, we could text on the back using the text tool and extruding that. All right, creative, add some other things. Don't forget we have fillets. We have an old saying in the industry, why no fillet? All right, so we fillets on this because who likes sharp corners in their pocket? If we wanted to add the hole, we could hit sketch, we could select this plane. I could go in. Oh, remember our diameter minimum is 0.125. You can make yours bigger. 25 is our minimum diameter. This, I'm sure you could figure out how to use the hole command if you want, but that's just me. Okay, so creative. Hamper to the sea. That looks pretty neat. Lots of different ways you could. Remember, no one's going to see the image that you inserted in. They're only going to see the after thing. So feel free to, deviate from the logo and customize it to make your own. All right.